Hi students, we discussed about what is constitution and why do we need for constitution. And in the constitution, we saw what is law and how it is framed, what are the set of rules, and what are the fundamental rights we have, and in why do we need for constitution, how the three organs are supported for every citizen, and these laws are how powerful and how it is guarded each and every individual with uh, with respect to the three basic organs, and also the main organs are your judiciary, executive, and legislative, and what is the power of each and every individual, what is the power of each citizen in order to elect a proper government, and this today we are going to see about the Constitution of India when it is framed, the elaborate detail about it, and let us see. So the history of Constitution of India. So in the light of these objectives, the Assembly completed its task by November 26 in 1949. So the constitution was enforced with the effect of from January 26, 1952, and from that day the India is said to be became a Republic of India. So January 26, 1950, India became a republic, and constitution was enforced with it. So he is the figure is Dr. Rajendra Prasad. He's signing the new constitution. So the constitution is framed in January 26, 1950, and we got independence on August 15, 1947. After that, the constitution is framed. As this is the history of the Indian constitution, we will see this elaborately later. And so in previous classes we saw about what is constitution and why do we need constitution, and the history of constitution India and when the constitution has been framed. So the constitution has been framed in 1950 January 26. Okay, in this class we'll see about the preamble of the Constitution of India. So the framing of constitution. The framing of constitution is the Constituent Assembly of India was elected to write the Constitution of India following the Indian independence from a Great Britain. It is a member served as a national first parliament. Okay, this body was formed in 1946 for the purpose of making India independent constitution. So before that, we were under British Constitution, and the Assembly passed a resolution in 1947 January defining that objectives of the Constitution, and the main objectives of the Constitution is to set up a Union of India comprising a British India and a princely states, and to set up a federal form of government with separate state and central government, and to set up a democracy in which all power is derived from the people, where all the people are guaranteed justice and equality freedom, and where minorities and depressed classes with tribal rights are protected, and to protect the integrity of India and rights over land, sea, and air. Next is to help the Indian attain its rightful place in the world and work for peace and welfare of the mankind. So this is the important thing in framing the constitution. So the constitution has been framed, and the new constitution has been signed by Rajendra Prasad at 1950 January 26. So after the British control, the Indian constitution has been framed at 1947 based on the objective, that is to set the Union of India comprising British India and priceless states, and to set up a federal form of government with separate state and central government, and to set up a democracy in which all power is derived from the people, where all the people are guaranteed justice, equality, and freedom, where minorities and depressed classes and tribal also had rights to be protected, and each and every individual has a right over land, sea, and air, and also it helps Indian its rightful place in the world, and they work for peace and welfare of the mankind. So these are the basic condition in framing the constitution. Thank you. If you have any clarification related to this topic, feel free to contact me.